welcome you to our 2K Sports broadcast. Some great basketball in store for you. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So with James on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. They've got Steven Adams, Anthony Edwards out there with Durant, then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Oubre in at the two-guard spot. And for Atlanta, the post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Reza Shea in at the three.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
KD against Johnson. Durant gets to Curry. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And it's Reza Shea missing. And so Curry will bring it up for Richmond. 4-point game. And KD throws it down.
Well, this is why you can't get lazy on defense. When you leave someone open, this is what happens.
Curry against Young. Johnson surveying the floor. And Trae Young hits from deep.
Crisp mechanics of Young on display there. A guy who has his shot down cold.
Oubre outside. Outside Curry. Another three for Richmond.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here is Young. Porzingis finds Reza Shea. Outside, Porzingis. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Clock is at 3. Here's Young. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And here's Young after the three-pointer from Kelly Oubre. And here's Daniels. Young outside. Lots of room. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Young's got 5.
Well, Young's got the green light off the catch there and everywhere else.
And how about the emergence, Stan, of Dyson Daniels as an elite wing defender?
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think what happened with Dyson Daniels is he just got a chance to step into more playing time. And as he got that consistent time, he showed that he's not only one of the best defenders in this league, but he's got more offensive skill than people thought he had also.
Now, after Jalen Johnson missing on the last three-pointer.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Atlanta making some changes. Luke Kennard comes in for Zachary Reza Shea. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Dyson Daniels. Randall's checked in for Richmond. Trae Young comes in for Stephen Curry. Now, here's Kennard. Lets the three fly. A shot by Alexander-Walker, no good. Randall passes to KD. Another three for Richmond.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. .106 left to play here in the first. Young from outside. Rebounded by Richmond. top Randall, covered by Johnson. And Adams kicks to Oubre. Off target from three-point range. Atlanta trails by 13. Kennard with the ball. Now defended by Adams. Pass to Young. Back to Porzingis. There's the three. Adams, a nice D. And it's Richmond's ball. They're on a 20-7 run. It's stolen by Johnson. Alexander Walker with the ball. He's against Oubre. Johnson, the pass to Kennard. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. KD against Young from outside the arc. Here's Randall. Young outside. Durant for three. Offensive rebound. Randall. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Richmond. 13 points up at the end of the period. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Richmond.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Okongwu is out there with Newell. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Puffkin in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Richmond leading by 15. Here's Randall. And then Randall slams it in.
Don't even try to defend that. What a move, Julius Randle.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Yes, that goes in.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for Richmond. Person comes in for Julius Randle. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Young. Fires from deep. And Chuck Person good for three, the rifleman.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And Connect gets it to go.
And when you need a bucket from outside, Connect is your man.
Young with no one around. Aja with the rebound. And it's Richmond's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And that one is good. Person's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
To the middle.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Dalen Johnson's checked in for Atlanta. Pass to Rizachet. And here's Young from the arc. Aja with the rebound. Raja's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Rebounded by the Hawks. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track. Disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Zinkas, he's checked in for the Hawks. And then for Richmond, Kevin Durant's checked in for Percy. Kelly Oubre comes in for Connect. And James subbed in for Stephen Curry. Got that one up quick. Durant's got 8 points.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
To Porzingis. Raja with the rebound. Raja's got his 6th rebound on the night. James kicks to Edwards. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. He's got 9.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
So it's Atlanta now, and James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. James against Young, and stolen by James.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
Well, that's a great effort. Unwilling to let that possession die.
Atlanta shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And that one falls for Young.
Yeah, well, sometimes Trae Young can seem a little temperamental, but that really just speaks to his passion, and you can't teach that.
Adams, he's checked in for Richmond. Stephen Curry comes in for James.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Young from outside, and once again off the mark by Atlanta. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Durant for 3. Another 3 for Richmond.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Now that's how you finish off an alley-oop. Outstanding initiative by Porzingis there.
Here's the lob to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And ball goes up, and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And so Young nails them both. Adams, the pass to Edwards. Oubre outside. Curry outside. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Richmond. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
So with James on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. We've got Oubre. Durant is out there with Anthony Edwards. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. Young for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Durant kicks to Curry. Edwards looking it over. Poked away. Daniels with it. He's picked up by KD. To the inside. Out of bounds. Richmond takes possession.
The ball goes to the away team.
And here's Curry who brings it up for Richmond. And then Durant with the dunk.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Now, here is Young. He's got 9. Daniels from outside. The Hawks again can't hit. Oubre against Daniels. Curry can't get it to go. So it's the Hawks now. And Stan, we know Jalen Johnson comes from a basketball family.
Well, they did a great job, Kevin, of teaching him the game because Jalen Johnson can really play. And I'm sure everyone in his family is extremely proud of what he's doing in the NBA.
From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by Adams. And it's Richmond's ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Inside. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Quick burst in close from Daniels for the bucket.
Adams down low. Guarded by Porzingis. And Adams with the slam.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Young passes to Porzingis. Daniels with the bounce pass. 7-foot shot. Porzingis can't hit.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Hawks making a switch here. Buffkin's checked in.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
1:53 left to play in the third. To stand both the 23 and 24 first overall picks coming from France. Riz-Shea, the top selection by Atlanta in 24.
Look, and I thought Riz-Shea just got better as his rookie year went on, and he's going to continue to improve from year to year. This guy can shoot the ball, he can defend, and he really improved his passing as the year went on.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Atlanta making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Here's Connect. Here's Raja, and he dunks it down.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
.111 left in the third quarter of the game. Porzingis finds Riz-Shea. Here he goes. And the dunk by Riz-Shea.
Riz-Shea so talented with the ball in his hands.
And it's Richmond's ball. Here's Randall. And then Randall slams it in.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
Randall's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Unloads from 13. Buffkin, no good. Randall with the ball. And Daniels picks him up defensively. Got that bucket in no time at all. Person's got 10 points.
He flashes his touch from deep there.
Here's Buffkin. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The 3. Another 3 for Richmond.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Left side, Porzingis to stop the run. Rebounded by Richmond. Raja's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Person. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead. as we head to the fourth.
And so it's Richmond holding an unbelievable. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Connect. No good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Newell. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Alexander Walker. Buries the long-range jumper. Alexander Walker's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Hawks. So it's Richmond now. Here's Connect. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, Connect is not just a shooter. He's got the strength to handle that interior contact.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Kennard. Here's Alexander Walker. And here's Young. To the paint. He's working for Okongwu and finds him.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center, but right there, Okongwu makes up for it with his athleticism.
Down low. And stolen by Okongwu. Going inside, and the rejection by James.
Substitution on the board.
Here's Kennard. Johnson outside. Tries a three. Divac grabs the board. Here's Raja. The offensive rebound. Here's Divac. James wide open. Hits it from three-point range. James has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, coach has to be happy with that. Draw the defense, then swing it out for a good look at a trip.
Kennard for three. Divac the rebound.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down. Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizachet. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Young in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Rizachet has gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Edwards against Daniels. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
And here's Atlanta, and Stephen Curry with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
15 seconds.
Young is double. Daniels passes to Young. Porzingis sets the pick for Young. Outside, Porzingis. From outside, off the mark. Porzingis has gone 4 of 10 here, has 6 misses. To the paint, here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Oh, and he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
.149 left to play in the final quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And a wide open look for Daniels. Misses the 3. Daniels has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Oubre dishes to Edwards. to Oubre. Pass to Curry. Fires for three. The second effort, and it's Adams getting it to go.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Young for three. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Here's the lob to Adams, and Adams with the slam. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Porzingis can't hit.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Curry passes to Person. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game.
Team starter. Substitution on the court.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Porzingis finds Daniels. Can they get it? Porzingis can't hit. Here's Person. Fires the three. It counts.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set. The fans are buzzing. And two teams ready to go. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Now the starting group for the visitors. Jokic is out there with James. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Durant, and it's Curry in at the point. And for Richmond, Anthony Edwards out there with Durant. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Adams in at the center position. Curry outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
SGA from outside. It's hauled in by Adams. Outside Curry. The three from KD. Another three for Richmond.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot it.
Oubre against SGA. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The visitors with the ball. 6-point game. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Oubre. 4 on the shot clock. Curry outside. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
Oubre kicks to Edwards. Back to Oubre. Another three for Richmond.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And look at Durant using that long stride to stay out ahead on the break.
Now SGA. LeBron outside. Hands it from downtown.
Well, a lot of guys shoot it much better when they fire straight off the pass.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Richmond.
You just can't give Edwards a look from deep.
Here's Curry. Jacks up a three. Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 6 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Finished off by Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Oubre with the steal. And oh, here comes Durant all alone. A pull-up. Up again. Here's Adams, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And it takes patience to absorb the contact and finish through it. You can't rush it.
And Richmond making a change here. Randall's checked in. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Richmond.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Now here's Curry. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Oubre, good.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Now here's Curry. He's got 6. They need this. Julius Randle with the rebound. And here's Curry who brings it up for Richmond. 13-point lead. Randle passes to Curry. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Richmond. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Both teams will make substitutions. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Irving with a clean look. It's good from long range.
The corner three by Kyrie has a nice ring to it.
Richmond leading by 13. It's Curry outside, and the three ball is good. Curry's got 9.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now Irving. After Kelly Oubre missed from long range, Irving kicks to Jokic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
Now here's Oubre. He's got 6.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
SGA finds Irving, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Fires from way outside. It's been all about Stephen Curry for Richmond. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Richmond so far. Guys?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. We've got Stephen Curry. Julius Randle is out there with Dalton Connect. And it's Young, and it's Raja in at the 5 down low.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
Richmond leading by 17. Pass to Connect. Şengün with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
A 3 ball, and it's Connect. That time on the assist by Young. Connect's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And some changes here for Richmond. Persons checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Edwards in for Trae Young. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Şengün with the screen on Person. And Katie, here we go.
The speed and the commitment from Durant sets his sights on the bucket and not to be denied.
Here's Edwards, and he drops it in from the low post. 7 points for Anthony Edwards.
I like his focus in the paint. He didn't want to waste a high-value opportunity.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander drills it from outside.
And you have to know that's coming from Gilgeous-Alexander. He is not shy beyond the arc.
Another 3 for Richmond.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Clock up 2 there. Irving's got 8 points.
A defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
Outside Edwards. Nice ball movement by Richmond. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 15 points in the game.
It takes vision to spot those openings. Good ball movement.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Rebounded by Richmond. Connect with it. Now defended by Şengün. Raja, the pass to Person. Another 3 for Richmond.
Taking what the defense gives him and showing how effective his jumper can be.
Here is Durant. 1:57 left in the first half. Pass to Şengün. The kick out to Irving. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Answering back. Irving determined to knock down that triple.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And some changes here for Richmond. Kevin Durant comes in for Burson. And Oubre subbed in for Connect. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Edwards falls in.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Richmond leading by 22. Oubre outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Oubre has got 12 points in the game.
Attacking from range there with some serious confidence.
Oubre's got 80% average from deep tonight, making 4 of 5. Curry outside. Raja with the rebound. And it's Richmond's ball. Oubre passes to Raja. KD comes with the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Checking in for the away team.
40 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's KD. And Curry pulls it down. Inside, here's LeBron. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And one of those players who will not be denied. LeBron's so strong inside.
And so it's Durant with it. They'll bring it up for Richmond. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Back to Curry. Launches a three, and he's good on the three ball. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shots.
The three from LeBron. Oh, he misses the dunk. There's the triple. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Richmond holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Curry has been sensational.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. They've got Nikola Jokic, Gilgeous Alexander out there with Curry. Then it's James. And it's KD in at the small forward. Richmond on D. James kicks to Curry. Takes the three. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got 9.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Here's Oubre. Whoa, man!
Going for the high degree of difficulty on that dunk. That's a little risky.
Here's SGA. Outside, KD. To the middle. Here's James. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. That's now 8 points for LeBron. LeBron's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Oubre dishes to Adams. Out to Edwards for 3. Tries again. And it's Adams getting it to go. Adams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Durant for three. Knocks down the three ball. He's got 8.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hand.
LeBron is doubled. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. This one for 3. Rebounded by Richmond. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And so the ball out of bounds. SGA touched it last.
Well, a risky pass there. And if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Adams, the pass to KD. Another 3 for Richmond.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Second team foul.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots and just miss after miss right now. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing. Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Well, the athleticism Edwards has is off the charts. He makes those alley-oop catches look effortless.
Edwards got nearly everything to drop for him, shooting 5 of 6 from the field. Curry outside. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining with the
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Tries to keep it alive. James with it, guarded now by Durant. Lets it go. From deep, Jokic. Rebounded by Richmond. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Durant kicks to Edwards. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. KD's got his 4th assist in this one.
Cashing in from the corner. Edwards hasn't seen a 3 he doesn't like.
To the inside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
And it's a completely new group for Richmond. Pass to Jokic. Curry with a wide open look. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Checking in for the away team, Alfred Şengün.
Randall from outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
To the left side wing. It's up a 3. Person no good. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Outside Williams. Pass to Curry from downtown. Raja with the rebound. Raja's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Person from the arc. Good on the triple. Person's got 9.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Richmond ahead, just dominating this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Man, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So it's Durant sitting on the bench. Here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. We've got person. Trae Young is out there with Dalton Connect. Then it's Randall. And it's Raja in at the 5. Edwards passes to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Count it. Good.
And when Irving is rolling like this, it's really special to watch. Not much the D can do.
James against Edwards. Here's Connect. His three-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Inside, Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
James with it. To the middle. Outside for Randall. Pass to Connect. Now Young. From deep. And it's Connect. That time on the assist from Young. And that's now 6 points for Dalton Connect. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now here's Irving. Defense right on him. And finished off by KD.
Oh, rising up for the throwdown. I love seeing KD finish with some power.
Pass to Plum. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
I mean, you can't be more ready to fire off your shot than she was. That is believing in yourself.
Irving passes to Harden. A three-pointer, no good. Here's James, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
A nice shot by Irving.
Some of the fastest hands in the league right now. Kyrie knowing he has to get rid of it.
Connect. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
A minute 42 left here in the fourth quarter. Raja, the pass to Randall. And he banks in the layup.
Well, Randall doesn't back down from physical coverage. In fact, he welcomes the challenge.
Randall's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Irving, and he converts the layup. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Durant against Randall. Here's Connect. Another 3 for Richmond.
I love how aggressive Connect is off the catch. Shots like that proves he belongs in this league.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth.
Richmond foul call.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
The 11-footer got a hand on it. James against SGA. Durant with the steal. LeBron outside. Pass to Jokic. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander takes a 3. Rebounded by Richmond. And it's Richmond's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Connect finds James. Back to Connect. Launches it. Yes! It's James picking up the assist.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Stephen Curry hits them both. Pass to Person. The three. Another three for Richmond.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking them down, you might as well keep riding them.
So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Jalen Brunson. Jason Tatum is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Towns, and it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard. And for Richmond, we've got Anthony Edwards. Oubre out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Durant, and it's Adams in at the 5. Outside Edwards. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got the first points up on the board for Richmond.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
You know, DB, recently we've seen Anthony Edwards reach new heights as a three-point shooter.
Anthony Edwards has now embraced the complete analytics of the game. He is a high-volume three-point shooter, and he's still a terror en route to the cup.
It's off his foot, and the ref's whistling a kick ball. Brunson outside. Here's Towns. Plays it up and banks it in.
Guys, that is what you call two physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
Now here's Oubre. Pass to KD. Curry on the wing. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Mitchell outside. Here's Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Durant against Giannis. And KD throws it down.
Now, KD is showing a little bit of elevation.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Mitchell outside. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. That 3 off the mark. And so Curry will bring it up for Richmond. Right side, Edwards. Outside Durant. Oubre for 3. Another 3 for Richmond.
But he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Brunson kicks to Towns. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Richmond. They're leading by 8. Down low, here's Adams. Oubre outside. Another 3 for Richmond.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And here's Brunson. After the three-pointer from Kelly Oubre. Antetokounmpo, no good. KD finds Edwards. Towns with the steal. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Tatum passes to Giannis. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Oubre on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Oubre's got 9.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Good on the three-point shot.
Watch out. Tatum's going to stretch the defense all over the place if he's knocking down threes from the corner.
To the paint. And Adams with the slam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Julius Randle's checked in for Richmond. Trae Young comes in for Stephen Curry. To the wing on the left. Brown outside. And it's KD with the rebound. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Randle kicks to Durant. Another three for Richmond.
KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
26 seconds left here in the first quarter. Puts it up from 15. And it's Lillard missing. Richmond leading by 16. And then Randle slams it in.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Lillard scanning the floor. Young with the steal. And guys, it's been Kelly Oubre making things happen so far for Richmond. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Richmond.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
So with James on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Curry is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Julius Randle. Then it's Dalton Knecht. And it's Raja in at the center position. Richmond leading by 19. Curry on the wing. Here's the three. Another three for Richmond.
Well, doing it like only he can. Stephen Curry's accuracy is something to watch.
Curry's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Cunningham outside. Mobley is screen. Cunningham kicks to Lillard. In the corner, it's Mobley. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Curry with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Young. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And some changes here for Richmond. Edwards comes in for Dalton Knecht. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Young.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Mobley outside to halt the run. Rebounded by Richmond. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Raja. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. Another three for Richmond.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
Nice ball movement by Richmond. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 15 points.
And there's the three-point shooting ability.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Mobley.
Number 34.
Cunningham outside to the middle. Here's Brunson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Oubre against Cunningham. Oubre passes to Raja. Over in the corner, Randle. Pass to Oubre from past the arc. Another three for Richmond.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Brunson against Curry. Kicks it out to Giannis. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look
too often.
For three, Edwards. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Anthony Edwards has proven to be capable from any spot on the floor. That time he hits you with the three-point shot. Okay, Anthony.
And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for Richmond. Durant's checked in for Julius Randle. And Trae Young subbed in for Curry. And Towns throws it down.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Antetokounmpo against KD. On its way from Young for 2. And another basket from Richmond.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Well, there's a chemistry with this group, and Oubre makes that finish look easy.
.50 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Tatum. Back to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Towns, no luck. Edwards kicks to Durant. Young inside. Brunson covering. Back to Young. Richmond needs to get a shot off. For 3, Oubre. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
From deep, Brunson. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Richmond ahead, opening up a huge gap. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kelly Oubre having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. Jalen Brunson out there with Mitchell. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Tatum in at the 3. Down low, here's Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
That is Jalen Brunson showing you how to operate as the ball handler in pick and roll. What a pretty assist.
It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Richmond.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that. Well, simply put it in the vicinity of Steven Adams, and his great hands makes that dunk look easy.
Antetokounmpo passes to Towns. Brunson outside. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Brunson's got 9.
Just a great flow to that play. He's anticipating the pass, perfect rhythm on that jumper.
And a jam by Oubre.
How about the vertical from Kelly Oubre Jr.? My goodness.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And here's Brunson outside. And it's Towns on the follow.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Outside for Curry. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 21 in the game.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Yeah, this has been an incredible offensive performance.
Brunson surveying the D. Towns wide open. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's KD. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. That's 7 points for KD.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this. Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Giannis against Edwards. Giannis dishes to Mitchell. Towns for three. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter. Doesn't take him any time to get set up.
Zador's with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Here's Towns, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Towns has got 13 points.
Boy, this guy has been on a mission. Karl Anthony Towns will not be denied on the offensive end of the floor.
Curry with the bucket.
Oh, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
43 seconds left to play here in the third. Brunson kicks to Antetokounmpo. Fires the three. Brunson no good. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Pass to Tatum. On the wing, Giannis. Clock at 6. Basket counts. Brunson's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Away team ball. Substitution on the court.
Here's Cunningham. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Richmond able to put on a show for the agent. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with James on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. They've got Julius Randle. Trae Young is out there with Connect. Then there's Person. And it's Raja in at the 5 spot. Now here's Brunson. Young with the steal. Pass to Connect. Here's Person. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Person against Brown. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by Richmond. Here's Person. And it falls over the rim and in.
Boy, he is more than willing to go to work in the mid-range if you let him. He's got no problem with that.
Brunson up top, defended by Young. Count that one from Mobley.
Well, Mobley very effective when he gets very good position on the interior.
Randall kicks to Young. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay.
for the lax coverage that time.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on
James
the court.
checked in for Richmond. Brunson outside. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Outside, out of Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Cunningham outside. Three-pointer. And James pulls it down. So it's Richmond now. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Person the pass to Randall. Here's Person for the three. Mobley with the rebound. Brunson against James. Brunson, left side. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
And Randall throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Randall.
Substitution on the court.
Brunson with it. He's picked up by James. Pass to Mitchell. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Lowry. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
Team foul. Donovan Mitchell. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2, Mike James.
And both free throws good for James. There's 1:54 left in the game. Towns for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 8th assist in the game. Person the pass to James. Here's Person. The tray. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Lowry against Mitchell. And here's Brunson outside. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort. And he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Pass to Raja. From outside the arc, James misses. Outside Tatum for 3. Mitchell rebounded by Richmond. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot by Lowry, no good. Antetokounmpo passes to Brunson. The kick out to Tatum. Offensive rebound. And yes, it's good.
That's what you call sticking with the play and converting. Jalen Brunson gets to the offensive window.
Lowry passes to Raja. Back to Lowry from past the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
Nice jumper there, sinking it.
Brunson outside.
Richmond foul call. First personal foul. Third team foul. Into the line.
So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So with Curry sitting on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. They've got Antetokounmpo. SGA is out there with Mitchell. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Tatum in at the 3, the small forward. And for Richmond, Adams is out there with Durant. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Oubre in at the 2. It's Curry outside. And Tatum pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boy, that was a demoralizing rejection right there. This is what happens when you challenge him at the basket.
And here's KD for 3. Here's Adams. It's hauled in by Jokic. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by Richmond.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Steven Adams making his last shot. Over Curry, and it's Jokic in the corner. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
That one good for 2.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
So it's the visitors now. Still without a basket in the game. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
In order to win games, you gotta hit the jumper.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Richmond. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Oubre extremely focused that time, was not going to be denied.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Edwards has come in for Tatum.
Shooting 1.
Free throw, good, Oubre.
Kelly Oubre Jr. is a springy, bouncy wingman. I mean, provides scoring punch from the 3, and he also provides energy at the defensive end that his team needs.
Drills the 3-pointer.
Pick and roll really is about timing and execution. Well run.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Curry gets to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Durant always ready to throw it down. You can't let him get close to the rack.
KD's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Here's Mitchell. No good off the front iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them. Randall's checked in for Edwards. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Durant against Edwards. And the 3 off target. Richmond leading by 9. It's Durant with the drive. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Randall grabs the board. And it's Richmond's ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. That one goes. Count it. And that's now 6 points for Kevin Durant.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Handle with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. For three, Oubre. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Oubre's got a couple of threes now in the first for Richmond. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
Oubre outside. Another three for Richmond.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
SGA, no good. Richmond leading by 15. Curry on the wing. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Oubre, good.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Scoreless thus far. 6 to shoot. Giannis, that's a two-pointer. Rebounded by Richmond. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oubre for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them.
And so it's Richmond with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Richmond so far. Guys?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. They've got Edwards. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Brunson in at the 1. And the shot goes in. Towns has got his first points of the game.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And some changes here for Richmond. Persons checked in for Julius Randle. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Trae Young. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to LeBron. Now here's Mobley. Aja with the rebound. Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And here's SGA. Still scoreless. Pass to Brunson.
Richmond foul call.
Jokic, he's checked in for Evan Mobley.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the only team. Number 15. Nicola.
Here's Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Brunson. Rebounded by Richmond. Edwards inside. James defending.
We've said it since day one. LeBron is a force on both ends of the floor.
Williams passes to SGA. Launches it. They grab their own miss. Second chance shot. Nice touch on the bank shot. Jokic has got his second bucket.
Really strong rebounding on the interior. He gets the easy putback.
Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
James kicks to Brunson. On the wing, Williams. He's guarded by Connect. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. It's rebounded by Person. Jokic has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Connect. Bangs home the trifecta. Connect's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I love how aggressive Connect is off the catch. Shots like that proves he belongs in this league.
And some changes here for Richmond. Kevin Durant's checked in for Person. Oubre comes in for Dalton Connect. Young is subbed in for Curry. And it's Richmond's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Richmond.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Curry finds Giannis. Mitchell right side. No good from outside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Edwards looking it over. Out to the wing. From deep, Jokic. Rebounded by Richmond. Curry with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Curry against Young. From deep, Jokic. Raja with the rebound. Raja's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Young. He got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Richmond with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute.
Drumline. They're thinking about the shot.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kelly Oubre having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So with James on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Kelly Oubre out there with Curry. And it's Durant. Then there's Edwards. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Oubre outside. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the visitors now. Here's Jokic. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 6 points for Jokic.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Curry kicks to Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
In a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Oubre outside. Lets it go from deep. A putback. Here's Durant. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket. Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
And, boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, What we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Julius Randle's checked in for Steven Adams. Jokic passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots the three. Drops in the tray.
And we've seen Shea take a lot more threes in recent years. Shows you how much confidence he's gained in that shot.
Inside, here's Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Stephen Curry. Free throw drops for Mitchell. And so he makes both from the line.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
Oubre dishes to Curry. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 8 points.
And just so sure of himself, like he just knew that was going in.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Randle kicks to Oubre. And here is Curry, covered by Mitchell. Curry passes to Durant. Off target with his three. Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Edwards, he's checked in for Williams. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. It's Connect on the wing. Connects from three-point range. He's got 8.
That's why he's in this league. Connect is deadly from deep.
And it's Mitchell missing. Mitchell's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. Young finds Randle. Back to Young. Lets the three fly. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Mitchell outside. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Top of the key, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Richmond. It's stolen by Edwards. Stolen by Connect. From the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 3 assists now in this one.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randle, so good at finishing inside.
Will it go? And Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got 8.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Pass to Person. Launches it from deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Over in the corner, Edwards. Driving the lane, and Edwards with the stuff.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Connect finds Randle. Pass to Person. Fires from way outside. Sinks the triple. Person's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Chuck Person has really reliable, consistent shot mechanics. He can knock it down when he's in rhythm.
And Jokic slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And so it's Richmond. Sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The three-point shooting has come. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Curry sitting on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. James is out there with Williams. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Towns, and it's Brunson in at the point. Now here's LeBron. Pass to Towns. The three gets the three-pointer to fall.
Towns takes a lot of pride in knocking down threes. He's as gifted a shooter as we have at the center position.
Lowry with the ball. Williams picks him up. Connect. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Now James. Almost, but it rolls out.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
And Lowry has it in the corner. Hands it from downtown. Lowry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And those are the shots that get your teammates fired up. Lowry with a huge shot in the arm.
Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Pass to Raja. Back to connect. Stolen by Brunson. The kick out to Towns. No good on the triple. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Richmond. Lowry passes to Raja. Outside, James. And it's off from three-point range. And it's SGA in the corner. Oh, good with the triple.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Divac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good luck with that. Divac so tough to deal with in the paint.
Brunson a screen on Lowry. Here's SGA. Good on the shot.
Look, you'll take that shot every time up the floor.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Raja, the pass to Divac. Oh, and the jam by Divac.
That's what this team wants to see from Divac, imposing your will.
Divac has gone 3 for 4 here from the field.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. And Richmond making a change here. Person's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. A nice shot by Tatum.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
Three-pointer, Lowry. The three-pointer is right on target.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Mitchell in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. With the drive.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Richmond foul called. Mike James. First personal foul. Third team foul.
The first one falls.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Lowry from outside drains the three-pointer. Lowry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
So he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And Mitchell drops them both. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working. You gotta like how Lowry puts his head down and just charges in on the drop.
And James picks up the foul.
Second personal foul.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Pass to Raja. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lowry. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, James. The shot that time, not on target. Mitchell in the corner. There's the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He's perfect from the line this time. Timeout called here. Richmond decides to talk it over. 5 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
Tonight earns our player of the game, Kelly Oubre.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort.